Hello again, everybody. I'm doing a video today just to kind of get ready with me video featuring my new Paris palette from sigmabeauty.com. This is a limited edition palette with 8 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, 1 highlighter, and 2 amazing Sigma brushes. If you have watched my other video, you'll already know a little bit more about this palette. If not, I will link the video below so you can check that out if you want to. This is an amazing palette with some really beautiful, unique colors. That's what it looks like. And I use this to create the look that I'm currently wearing right now. This is the look that I did today with my Sigma palette and a couple of other products. I didn't use everything from this palette, but I tried to use as much as I could, and I'll definitely be doing more videos with this palette because it's absolutely amazing. You guys should definitely pick one up if you haven't already, because like I said, they are limited edition. So if you guys want to see the look that I'm currently wearing today and how I got that look, then keep watching.
First, I'm going to apply some face primer. This will help my foundation to go on more evenly and last all day. I'm using my Makeup Forever HD foundation in the color number 117. I'm going to apply a couple of pumps to this on the back of my hand and then mix in some Estee Lauder Double Wear Light in intensity number 2. I like to do this because it gives me a nice dewy finish, but it helps my foundation to last all day. I'm using my Sigma F80 Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki, and I'm just going to dip that in, mix it around, and apply that to my face. I like to start going in downward motions because when you go in circles, it tends to do a little bit of micro exfoliation, which is not good for someone like me who has really dry skin. Also, don't forget to blend your foundation into your hairline and a little bit down your chin and neck. I'm taking my Makeup Forever concealer palette in the number 1 with my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just going to dip this into the middle color, which is the closest one to my skin tone. I'm going to apply this to the few blemishes that I have. This brush is great because it's really small and gives a nice precise application just where you want it. I'm going to blend that out just a little bit so it blends into my foundation. Next, I'm taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This is the color Brightener, and I'm going to do this in a V shape down underneath my eyes. It's going to help conceal my dark circles, as well as give me a nice highlight to the tops of my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to blend that out with my Precision Tapered P86 brush from Sigma. I'm going to set all that concealer with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Finishing Powder in the color Nude. I'm going to take the puff that it comes with and apply that in patting and rolling motion underneath my eyes, a little bit on the blemishes, and on my nose, forehead, and chin, where I tend to get a little bit oily because of the Makeup Forever HD foundation that I used. Next, I'm taking my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny. I'm going to contour my face with this using an angled brush that I got from Walmart. I'm going to start underneath my cheekbones. I'm also going to apply a little bit of this to my temples, the sides of my nose, my chin, and also a little bit underneath my jawline and down on my neck, just to make sure that everything looks nice and warm and bronzed, and my face matches the rest of my body. Now it's time to break out my brand new Paris palette. I'm going to be using the first blush in this palette, which is the color Rouge. I'm going to apply that with my Sigma brush. This is the small contour F05 brush. I love this because it doesn't get too much blush all over my face, just right where I need it. I'm going to apply a little bit of that on my cheekbones. Now I'm taking Lumiere from the Paris palette, and I'm going to be applying that with my e.l.f. blush brush. This is my favorite brush for applying highlighter. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the tops of my cheekbones, the sides of my temples, a little bit on my chin and my cupid's bow, just to give a nice warm highlight. Now it's time for brows. I'm taking my Maybelline Define-A-Brow in the color Dark Blonde, and I'm going to start combing my brows in an upward motion to get them in the shape that I want them in. I'm then going to fill in the sparse areas with the pencil. You want to use a lighter hand in this area to make it look more natural. Now I'm taking my small angle E65 brush from Sigma and my e.l.f. Brow Kit, and I'm going to take the darkest color, which is a little bit waxy. This is really nice for some added definition as well as helping to set my eyebrows. This brush is also perfect because it's really small and precise and has the perfect angle. I always use a brow gel to set my brows. This is the Revlon Brow Fantasy. Next, I'm taking my Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer in the color Extra Light, and I'm going to be using my Sigma Concealer F70 brush. I'm just going to dab a little bit of this underneath my eyebrows to clean up that area and provide a little bit more definition. You can skip this step, most people do, but I find that my brows look the best when I do this. Now it's time for my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is a wonderful eyeshadow base to make sure that your eyeshadow stays put all day and resists creasing. Just pat that into your eyelids. Taking the E55 brush from the Paris palette, I'm going to be using Versailles, which is a beautiful gold shimmery highlight shade. I'm going to apply that just beneath my brows. This is going to set the concealer and also give wonderful definition to my brows. Don't forget to put a little bit of this in your inner corner as well. I like to use matte colors on my lid. This is by Lancome. It's called Positive, and it's a wonderful neutral color. I'm going to be applying that with my large shader E60 brush from Sigma. I'm just going to dip that into the shadow and start patting that onto my lids where I applied the primer. This gives a beautiful base for a nice, clean eyeshadow application. Going back to the Paris palette, I'm taking Triomphe, and I'm going to apply that with a pencil brush. This is by Sigma. It's the pencil E30 brush. I'm going to start in the outermost corner of my eye. I'm going to apply that in small circular motions and then blend that gently inward into my crease. Now for some added definition, I'm taking Elysees from the same Paris palette, just using the same pencil brush, and I'm going to do a little bit of that on top of the other color that I applied, just to make it a little bit deeper. I'm also blending that just a little bit onto my lid. And now it's time for a little bit of cleanup. For this cat eye look, I'm taking my Physicians Formula Custom Eye Enhancing Gel Cream Liner in the color black, and I'm just going to be using a eyeliner brush. I believe I got this one from Walmart, but I don't remember the brand. You want the line to be the thinnest on the innermost corner of the eyelid, and then get a little bit thicker as you go out. You can make this as thick or as thin as you would like. Just continue to build until you get the look that you want. I find it's best to do small strokes when applying eyeliner. This is really easy to screw up, so take your time and don't rush it. I'm taking my Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen in the Blackest Black to create a nice precise wing. You can do this with the gel cream eyeliner, but I find that it's much easier to use a pen or a liquid liner to get the most precise wing. So just start drawing out that wing, and then you're going to want to fill in that area. Again, take your time with this because this is really easy to mess up as well. My favorite mascara for the bottom lashes is this Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara in the color black. I apply that before my top lashes because it's easier to mess up your lashes if you apply this last. At this point, I like to set my makeup. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. I do this before I do my top lash mascara. I'm just going to spray this all over my face and allow that to dry. I'm going to curl my lashes with my MAC Eyelash Curler. Now I'm going to apply mascara to my top lashes using my Maybelline XXL Pro Extensions Mascara. I'm going to do a coat of the white, and then I'm going to do a coat of the black. You don't really want the white to set for too long in between coats because it can dry, and then you get a little bit more of a spidery look that really isn't that attractive. And of course, the same thing on the other eye. I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush brush to clean up any fallout. And now onto the lips. I'm using this BH Cosmetics waterproof lip liner in the color Nude. I don't really want this to be very harsh, so I'm going to blend it out just a little bit with my fingers before it dries. Now I'm taking Nude Attitude by Revlon. I'm just going to go all over that lip liner just to kind of soften the look. Now I'm using a lip gloss from BH Cosmetics called Peace, Love, and Mod, and I'm just going to apply that all over and blend that out. And there you have it. I hope you guys liked my video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!